Hello listeners, I'm Ciara Kenny and I graduated from TU Dublin Food Innovation in 2017. The Food Innovation Programme is a level 8 with an award of a Bachelor of Science. It is a 4-year course which covers a broad range of subjects including food, business, science, technology and innovation, with each topic necessary to meet the needs of the modern food industry. What I loved most about TU Dublin and the course itself, it's a close-knit class of approximately 32 students, which means you get to know everyone on a more personal level. You also get to know your lecturers on a more personal first name basis, which is a real advantage. You become more confident when asking questions during classes, modules or lab sessions, but it can be a huge benefit to you throughout your final year and your job progression. Over the 4 years, you get an in-depth insight knowledge on how diverse the food industry really is. In your first year, you get an introduction into the food and beverage industry. It covers a wide range of subjects to get you started in nutrition, microbiology. You cover physics, maths, as well as food business management and marketing. In your second year then you level up and cover these subjects in a little bit more detail, diet, health and disease for example, and as well as business finance. Business finance for example for me was something completely new when I went into the food innovation course, but today food finance plays a huge part in my role, and without the basic knowledge I wouldn't be able to carry out my daily tasks. So I think even just getting the basic knowledge throughout your first and second year can be a huge advantage to you down the line. Throughout the 4 years it covers practice sessions. The practice sessions are based on the food science area of the industry, such as gaining understanding into microbiology as well as organic chemistry for example. But the lab sessions really tie together the modules that you've learned throughout the week or throughout the month, kind of making them make a little bit more sense in a way. But if you're like me and you need to really see something in order to understand it, the lab sessions of the course is something that you would really love. In year 3 then, it covers work placement, which is a vital part of the food innovation course. I got to do 12 weeks or 3 months in a food factory, in which I was in the food quality area, class as a food technologist. But you get to experience how diverse the food industry really is, the pace for example of a food factory, but as well as putting the rules and regulations that you were taught throughout the food innovation course into practice. So like I said, in my own personal experience, I went into the food quality area as food technologist. This was the career path that I was hoping to take after college, and I got some experience, and it really showed me that this is exactly the type of career that I do want to take once I completed my degree. I think the work experience and work placement is a huge benefit to you, and I think it's really important to choose wisely in the area that you wish to go into. It can show you that you may love the area, or you may find a completely different area that you didn't even know was within the food industry, and you might end up loving it. But you will develop your skills in a real world setting, and be able to apply each of the modules covered in the course. The work experience also helps you build relationships within the food industry, as well as gaining the great knowledge of the industry as well. In year 4 then, it covers the most important topics of today, which is strategic management and sustainability, because we all know sustainability within the food industry today is extremely important, and really having an in-depth knowledge into sustainability for example can really make you stand out from the crowd, whether it be for interviews or for a project that you are overseeing in the food industry of your sector. In year 4 then you also carry out a final year project. The final year project makes you grow as a person, but it's also a great way to kind of put down on paper the knowledge that you've gained throughout your 4 years, and really just applying it to the research area that you chose to do for your final year topic. But yeah, year 4, it also kind of brings it all together and you get a really good insight into the food industry as a whole. Once completing then your final year, you get to choose your career path. Like I said, once you complete the food innovation course, it opens so many different opportunities for you to go into. On a personal level, I went into the food quality and assurance side of it since graduating in 2017, in which now it involves, what I do is managing HACCP and audits in a well-known meat factory. But I mean, the opportunities don't stop there. You don't have to just go into the quality side of it. So many different areas you can go into: new product development science, product technician. You can go into the production side of the food industry, go into lab technician. Honestly, the opportunities are endless, especially as we know with the food industry is constantly growing. The pace of change in the food industry just keeps accelerating, and most of these changes obviously come down to the customer trends and dietary choices, as well as technologies and apps. So having the basic skills from the food innovation course and having the innovative mind to try and keep up with these different changes is a huge advantage from the food innovation course, in which I can see for myself even. But yeah, I couldn't recommend this course enough. For myself, it has opened so many different opportunities and career paths since completing with TU Dublin. And I know from other students that have completed the food innovation course, they've had nothing but success in their careers, and I'm sure you can too. Thank you for listening.